Hello, Fuzz. Hi, Cricket. I'm vibrating for some reason. I've got a hangover. Feels like I was out and partying last night. It was all of the... Hello, you. Sorry, dog distraction. So, I wonder if Papa Cat feels like he has a hangover. I do. I just didn't feel like I was like hanging out with myself this morning. So I guess what, 2 hours of solid ridiculousness just gets to you. So, hi Carrie Ann. What's for a wheel tonight? Do we know? It's freaking freezing here. I've got the well, it'll work. I've got my Uggs on. I've got my muffler around my neck. I've got a pair of not to cover completely up. I'm freezing. So, which red car? There's other red cars around here. Are you kidding, dear? It's like that red car right there. It's no, I would say that's a Rogue. So, working but listening through, I know what we were doing tonight, so Kirsten's welcome. Okay. Yeah, that one's a Rogue car. So, Natalie was doing the with Scientology pickup lines. I figured I should do it early because Buzz will get a kick out of it. Was it, hey baby, are you a dom or a sub? Because I know where we can go hang out at a good dungeon. It's in the desert. I just wanted to get that one out there because I knew. Later it'd be like, what? Man, I had to look at the Folsom Street sign every time I get off the bridge. I just realized that today. And since that's Fuzz's favorite subject here. So, oh, they moved the sign back. So, I guess, so if I'm technically not blocking it unless they're, or if they're walking from this direction. But I'll probably be on this side because it's freaking windy. Oh my God, it feels like winter came again. It was supposed to rain today. Now it might rain tomorrow and it's supposed to rain next Monday and Tuesday badly. So, is that a word? Is that even a word yet? So, yeah, sincerely do not trust the roads when they're ugly right now. Don't know what people might want to do. Oh, there's the pop-up. The one that was going to take the, whatever the election was for, some guy named Aaron. Now it's closed. But of course, everybody's talking about running their banks now. That's legitimate depression. Ah, same profile as your passport. Okay. Some for the DOMs are okay. The one you passed when you started live stream. Yeah, I think that's a Rogue. It looks like a newer version of our car. Our car's a few years old at this point. No, you might be right. It might be a... Nope, we're both wrong. I think it's a Chevy. We're both wrong. Don't you love it when car people think they're going to know something? And then the other car people thinks you know more. Neither one of you do. No. My dad used to tease me about my lack of women in my life by promising that I come home one day and find a girl tied to a tree. And it never happened, did it? So yeah, I'm here. It's like, by the end, and I almost hit that car. Somebody wasn't paying attention. Got a block away, almost rear-ended it. Then acted like it was no big deal. Yeah, the only person at the end was KA, but she came in late, so it's like everybody else, even the hardcores, were just like, we're done. felt so bad for everybody because I wasn't really listening to it. Hi, Anna from Canada. Hi, Lori Marie. Wow. People coming to visit, huh? And listen to me giggle and complain about how freaking cold it is. And I was so bummed. I wasn't sure if it was an appointment or if he caught someone on the street and was walking him in. But when I got out of the car to get my coat, I saw some guy with one of the guys. Which one? The older one? Not the older one. The not great looking one with glasses. He had somebody in a with a backpack, like traveling backpack, not school backpack, coming in the door, and I was like, I hope it wasn't one of the hostile kids they caught. So I watched after the Democratic response after recommend. Did Bernie do that? Was it Bernie? Because I've seen Bernie pop-ups today. So he'll do a joint session once a month now? Well, they don't have to attend it. And I think it'd be better if we didn't, because he was supremely annoyed by the fact that the Democrats didn't clap for him. It was awesome. It was like, dude, you're showing you're such an immature little shit. Oh, hi Lupita. Hi Antics. Oh, thank you, Anna from Canada, for giving people memberships. You're so neat. Will that include melamine? She didn't look amused, did she? And they said, rumors, found it from the I Had It girl, that Butt Musk was on ketamine again last night. People that were sitting near him were like, he's looking up at the lights again, and at one point he dropped something down, and it's like, okay, so we're not allowed to do drugs, but the one guy who's trying to ruin our country, who's not even from America or the United States, he gets to do all the drugs he wants and shows off at the joint meeting. I love that. Hi, Lori Marie. But at least he was in the gallery. I was very happy that he was in the gallery. So that was the one plus for my date. But I still haven't found out if Large Marge is pregnant or not. There was an angle they had on her greeting the balloon that looked like she was straight up pregnant, and it's a real reaction. If you watch that little bitty snippet of me and Papa Cat, I got my hand over my mouth and I'm like, oh, she's pregnant. So didn't get to see it again. If she was sitting down all the other times. So hi, good vibes. So that would be interesting, wouldn't it? Little hope. Anyway, talk about those past 5. Yes. No drugs at the joint meeting. Yeah, right. That's why people who, the people who even with that side said that dude was tripping out. It's like you can totally tell. He just stares at the lights. I'm so glad I wasn't young enough to even think about that one. I did a lot of bad things in my time. So, but yeah. Oh, let me see. I've got another Natalie one. It's oh, do you want to come and fly her with me? Afterwards, we can go to my house and go to my place and have donuts and coffee. It was like, I wish I would have woke up early, but for some reason I didn't wake up until an hour afterwards. I finally have to change my alarm, I think. That woman probably does cold baths, cold drops. I don't know how she could be wearing shorts or a short skirt right now with no tights or anything. She's tough. Yes, very much appreciate you, Anna. Oh my God, Adam is a member again for another month. Yay! That Beetleheim video? Oh dear God, I knew it was horrible, but I had no idea. Oh God, what am I supposed to be looking up? Yuck. I'm not looking forward to this. So yeah, let's see. Today, what was today? Today, I watched Natalie today, so that was good. Let's see. I watched all of Natalie. I didn't watch anybody else with Scientology. I love her phone calls. They're so funny. No, you can't have my social security number. And then I watched the Daily I Had It Girls, and they were the ones, and somebody did it last night too. Somebody pointed out that Trump said something to Justice Roberts, like, you know, I won't forget, or, you know, good job, keep it up, I won't forget. Something, you know, something that was just, have a good day. Something that was just like, thanks for doing it. Gotcha. I gotcha. I think that's what it was. So it's like, wow, even the head justice now. That's supposed to be a baseball reference, LOL. It would be much cooler if I found a soccer reference that much. Cricket, I know that's the whole series is right stuff. Ah, okay. Hi, sitting. Hello, fellow cult members. Whose cult are we in now? God, I haven't even left Aaron's yet. Whose cult am I in now? It's like, I'm not in Elvis's cult, that's for sure. Has anybody heard from him lately? It's like, if I don't see it pop up on my first screen, I usually don't pay attention. DOS pops up, but if it looks familiar, I usually don't concentrate. Oh, Natalie was on twice today. Okay. I got the one, I think I got the early one. They just say the quiet conspiracy stuff out loud. No, he says the quiet conspiracy stuff out loud. So, but yeah. Those who didn't know or watched it, yes, me and Papa Cat did reaction to the, whatever the hell he's calling it, the joint union blah 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 address. So, and if you were really paying attention to it, you couldn't last the whole thing. We were paying maybe 50% of attention to it, so we were fine. So the people that stuck around and modded are my best mods in the world. The BFF I gave like a total like clap to, because she was just like, I gotta go. Like, okay. Even Papa Cat was tired afterwards, and I'm like, boing, 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 what now? What now? We're gonna kill him. Oh. So yes, I'm nuts. I admit it. Well, I knew that. That's an interesting. That's a North Face corduroy puffer jacket. Now that's something new and exciting. I think we have tourists here trying to figure. Oh God, that people really ask Siri. I didn't know that. Well, then again, I've mentioned the bish once or twice when I want something, so I'm just not used to people doing it on like city streets. I did play against Christine Sinclair many times as a child. Soccer does have some verbiage as pitching in or as well known. American football. And now that's what it's called, American football. Yeah, unfortunately don't know a damn thing about soccer, and I should, because one of the universities around here we had a really good soccer team. And they were the one aligned with our public school. So yes, technically I have credits at UC back in the 80s. And probably would have been able to get me into UC. Well, one night when my mother was not sober, I was talking about college, and she whipped around and said, "You're not going to college, so give it up." So I did. Ran away a month later. My dad and my brother 2 different times asked me why I ran away. They wanted to know why, and I said, let's see, Mom said I wasn't going to college. And both of them were mad. Oh my God. I was in my mid-20s at that point, and I gave up. So, yeah. Be careful what you say to people. Are those Scientology balloons in honor of a yearly anniversary for you? Oh God, I hope not, because they're all deflated. It's like they buy balloons and then just have them out till they're deflated. Don't understand that those look horrible right now. Mastering soccer is my life goal. I did that. You're welcome. Old Tifa, yes, I might. I'm going to try to figure out a way, since there's not really much Scientology to watch on the way home lately, how to do politics and how to like get it. I can't write it. I'm in traffic. I guess I can use the other phone for it. Use it as like a, a recorder. So that way I could have something to talk about when I get home. Because usually I'm so ticked off by the time I get home, I want to go straight up to the second floor and go to Old Tifa. I might put Old Tifa on the, or third floor. I might put Old Tifa on the second floor for the dailies, because then I don't have to worry about taking down all of the Hello Kitty stuff. Because that way me and Papa Cat can do a double on the second floor without having to destroy the whole background. Your grandma was a soccer player. Of course she was, Cricket. It's how she met Grandpa. Oh my God, that's awesome. Papa Cat said Cricket wasn't Pele your cousin. We always tease Cricket. He happens to be related. We thought it was just to white people. He's from Boston. Everybody back east is related to everybody else. We know that. Was Pele French Canadian? If not, then no. So yeah, they really, and I'm not the first who ever said it. I heard this when I was younger, that everybody East Coast just breeds like rabbits. And it's almost as bad as the South, that they're all married to their second cousin. I think it was a Catholic thing, how you pick on the East Coast Catholics. So, because, half the point of being Catholic was like, being Mormon, which is pop out as many puppies as you can see or have. Hi, Dusty. I said hi to Lapita. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do something that'll get Papa Cat really nervous right now. Ready? There are puppies that need to be fostered in Oakland. And there's a bunch of puppies that look like the dog I grew up with. Are you quaking yet, Papa Cat? Now, we can't have any puppies until I probably take a puppy class and the house is empty, because they're going to have to look at the house. So, if you notice, almost all of these people I'm related to are French Canadian, nothing to do with New England genealogy. My folks were immigrants. Okay. Papa Pup, yep. I'm going to go look at them actually to ask, what do I need to do to get the house ready for puppies? Because this is the beginning of puppy season. Countdown to you being with me. Yes, Dusty. Are you still thinking about coming tomorrow? You don't have my phone number. Kaya, can you give it to him? It's Scientology. It's a cult. And it'll take all your money. Have a good one. They knew. I don't know why it did that. Oh, it could be the wind. The wind is that bad that it's knocking the gimbal askew. So, Scientology keeps it real like Buffy St. Marie. Depart in 14 hours. Yay. That would be 2. There were 2 women there. It is windy, yeah. Yeah, it's like old school windy here right now. And freezing. I mean, the wind chill. I'll probably be cold for the rest of the day now. I noticed that if I get cold, it's hard for me to warm back up. And even we admit that it's too much freaking money to, like, heat the house. Want to get that bottom floor room unpacked, because our heater broke once, and it was going to be a few days because it was in the winter, and we had the girls. We had different girls. So what did we get? I have fireplace heater, so it looks like a fireplace and it just shoots out like heat. And the little one, her name was Boo Boo, she practically roasted herself in front of that thing. Uh, awesome and wonderful. Thank you, Nebulous. It needs to get warm there. I don't have any clothes. Dusty, you know better. You're supposed to bring a jacket at least that'll keep you warm and have shoes that close. And at least one pair of pants. You're supposed to be going to Alcatraz. How warm do you think Alcatraz is? It's in the middle of the bay. It's 58 degrees in the bay, bozo. Yeah, I think San Francisco requires clothes. Yes, maybe that's why it's so damn cold, because you're coming. It's really windy, too windy, and the noise at the bowling alley I'm getting every third word. Not your fault. Oh, right, caretaker. I'm like, why are you at the bowling alley? Fun fact, also played against Devon Sawa's sister. I wish that meant something to me, dear. Yeah, not only I'm American, I'm Californian on top of that. So I have absolutely no clue about sports that are done in the winter time or sports that take a bunch of men running up and down a field, even though you think that it'd be different for women. Yes, Alcatraz is free. It is you only have sweats. You're a bright one, aren't you? Alcatraz is 58 degrees from the ocean because the bay, Alcatraz goes straight to the Golden Gate. So it is, well, actually, it's supposed to be 56 in the winter, so it might be 57 right now, but it's freezing, it's cold, and it's windy as hell. So even in the middle of summer, you should bring like a hoodie. I'm dying to see Dusty. I'm not letting Dusty wear my cheetah. Hell no. He's not coming near my cheetah. CV if you need to watch Sports Center. Oh my God. Did you see that from Papa Cat? Did you see that? Everybody noticed. He told me I need to watch Sports Center. He knew this was going to happen too. When we first started like sort of really dating, I would watch Sports Center at night for some reason. I can't even remember why. Maybe it was baseball or something. And Papa Cat used to watch it with me. He didn't have cable. He didn't even have a television that was bigger than 13 inches. He didn't know, I don't know how he pulled it off. And this was in 2002. That he could pull off watching Sports Center with me. Little creep. So, yeah. It's like, my whole relationship is based on a lie. I told him that. That's how I got my first Tiffany. Let's see. Alcatraz is $55. Okay, we can do anything you want. It doesn't need to be Alcatraz. Fundies. I'm not playing tourist with you. No, I hate that, Dusty. You hate that. We'll go to Alcatraz, so shut up. I was a great player, but was fun to mention people who I've met in real life. And we could appreciate it if we weren't Americans, dear. I'll never forgive Orange for making me root for Doug Ford. That's all he does, okay? That's all he does, Anna. Is he drops things that we don't know. Sometimes I can remember, sometimes I don't. Last night I was writing them on the, I have a big landscape pad that fits perfectly. So, let's see. Devon Sawa, best caper ever? Oh, we're still playing soccer? Hi, Go Bills. The Canadians have come and invaded my my stream with soccer. See, they're mad. They're mad at us Americans, and they're making us suffer with soccer. Toe Guy doesn't know what he's doing, so. And is it a Tesla? Yep. So that butthead won't leave us alone. I wish he'd go to HE double hockey sticks. You know that. Surprised that thing's not covered in spray paint. Anyway. I know, I can read past them. We can climb Mission Peak. You can kiss my butt. The only time I've ever climbed Mission Peak is when I was on drugs, when I was 19 years old. That's it. Never again. How do you like that? know, well, I have to talk about everything I've done because Scientology would like to out me for something. I've taken a lot of acid. A lot of acid. A long, long time ago, okay? I knew a chemist. And you're too old to climb Mission Peak. You'd probably have a heart attack. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, Mission Peak should be saved for the 12 to 25-year-olds. You too? You too for what, Anna? Yeah, they're just going to run my channel until Butthead gets away from the podium. And he grabbed the podium like he was freaking drunk. I worked at podiums. I can see people grabbing the podium like that. Yeah, that's the response I expected to climb Mission Peak. Yes, I was actually a really good hiker for a long time. Until Rocky. Because who the hell is going to start hiking at 1 p.m. in the evening or in the afternoon? So, considering I didn't get up till like noon. So. Oh, you really want to tour on Haight-Ashbury? Well, cricket, of course, if you came here, I'd take you everywhere. Dusty grew up here. Okay? And because he grew up in Newark, which is right near Fremont, which is right near the the Tesla plant. So it's only 30 miles down. And he grew up here. So he came and spent a ton of time in San Francisco. So he's not a tourist. Yes, fine. Well, I know you've been here, but you're still a tourist. Ah, you're in New York. I seriously always forget where you are. For some reason, because you're in the head, you're either at Coney Island or Santa Cruz. Because you're in the box. That's why it's like, okay. And remember, you're either, was it 12 or 90? So, hi Cher. He's not here. You missed him last night. We did a reaction video to the joint session or whatever the hell he wanted to call it. So, oh, Anna, Cher has a YouTube crush on my husband's voice. If I come to the Bay Area, can we pull in Phil's mailbox? I would bet you $100,000 that he doesn't live where he say he does. He probably lives in a hotel in San Francisco. You'd be surprised how many of those type of people don't live at their main residence, that they live usually in. It used to be a hotel around here. So it'd be like the Fairmont or something. The Fairmont's top floor is like a, what is it used to be called? Like a Turkish bath or something. It's all done in blue. It's beautiful. Someone lived there in the 20s when it was built. So, yes, and one of the fanciest penthouses is in the Tenderloin, which is Skid Row for San Francisco. It's at the top of a building that is a condo building. Gets a whole bunch of people who refuse to like rent out their building. The top floor is done very Babylon also. It's amazing. Last time I went up for sale, I think it was $8 or $9 million. It sells. I don't know how you get there from, there's got to be a back alley somewhere because you can't go through the front door. It's druggies and homeless people. I mean, our Tenderloin is never be LA Skid Row, that's for sure. Oof. Who was it? Somebody went through it. Jessica Streets one day, and I was just like, holy crap, they're not joking. Look, it's the formerly cute Scientology dude. He took the long way around. He's across the street. There we go. Yes, yes, I'm totally like, are you waiting for the light, or are you just gonna stand there? Oh, cool. Are you gonna make me think that you're watching me? Ew, you scumball. I don't like men meeting the little girls. I want women in Scientology to meet the little girls. Do you know how gross it looks when you have the men meeting the little girls in the middle of the street in San Francisco? You should probably just wait across the street and have the women meet you. Have a nice day. Because it's creepy. Okay, and him meeting her in the middle of the street wasn't very kosher now, was it? Freaks. And he looked at me like, got you. And I'm like, no, you didn't, you sick fuck. Let's see. Grand Lodge of the Knights of Pythias was turned into condos at Super Bowl. I bet. Quantum Carmona. Hey there, Bob. Zoom out. Thank you. Hey, Fuzz. What was, I don't know, because I turned away. He tried to flash it, and I was like, nah, I am not zooming back in because that little girl has come through the front door before. I guess she's my main detractor now, little sick fucks. So yeah, whatever his sign was, he turned it towards me, looked at me, and then, you know, I was just like, when he saw the camera was away, then he just turned it back. Yes. Is she on Stamel? Oh, you mean the one that walked out? No, she wasn't. The little girl definitely isn't, but they're getting her freaking ready, which really burns my biscuits. And I can't walk on the other side because it's way too windy. I think luckily enough that they might put them to do stuff in the basement, which is fine. It's a bank. There's a full vault in the basement, so the basement is very safe. But it's just like, that stuff ticks me off. That's the thing. That stuff really just gets me, and I just want to start screaming at them how freaking messed up these people are. But hey. Oh wow, yeah, now everything. It's like, so it's freezing, and then we have allergies. And I have learned that I can't take my regular allergy medication because it gives me anxiety attacks. I am so Californian, it's disgusting. So I take half a pill. And now I'm trying to get my tissue out of my tissue holder. You know, those Kleenex things that they give you, they lie. It's not easy. And has anybody got their toilet paper today? And tissue? Because Georgia Pacific comes out of Canada. So we're going to have, unless he turns the tariffs around, it's going to go up and it's going to go scarce. So I want to do it on the way home, but I'm beat. Oh, there he is. You sick freak. Yeah, run. Look at him. He's sick. He walks with little girls. He's a sick man. See? Get me pissed off. Oh, who's he playing with now? Hi, have a good day. Yeah, he's on my hit list now. The formerly pretty man. And she's just short, but I'm not going to take a chance. So that's how he's bringing them in now. He's bringing them from across the street. It's like, with who we've got in office, why would I be afraid to say anything? Adam smells like a Canadian to me. I've got my passport. I can go away now. Scientology is all combat, no apologetics. I am Canadian in my heart. It was funny seeing him run, though. That and he knows I have no problem screaming now. And boy, does my voice carry. People were looking at him. Yeah, she might be young. That's why I wasn't going to take a chance. So they've got him. Okay. Since you know I don't confront you guys in your faces, why don't you have a woman come and get the women that he wants to escort in? Because I can yell across the street things that I will not get in trouble for. You should have a woman escorting him, especially nowadays. Her. Especially the young ones. Because it doesn't look right, people. Don't make me point it out. Thank you, freaks. Ugh. Maybe download Grindr to see if the well-dressed gentleman is active. Formerly pretty well-dressed gentleman. I actually think he gets his suits tailored. But he used to be cute when I first started coming here, and he's aged big time. So, stupid curtain. No, actually cool curtain, because it means they would have to look at me if it wasn't so cold. It's like, no, I'm not going to get a cold just for these idiots. And like I said, I'm not happy right now, so. And no, Cobill, I'm not going to download Grindr. There it goes. Groundhog Day's falling while crossing the street. Poor thing. I wish there was some way I could just hypnotize people. Let's see if Brain Dead's getting another one. I can. Okay. Oh God. Do you know what is in style again? Oh God. Please tell me what in style one part. Blazers and jeans. Ugh. And it's not even like straight legs. One of these guys, or both of them, have dad jeans on. It's like great. I hate business attire sometimes. No, I don't see him. Yeah, he's on my new list. So. Look away 2 seconds to your Halloween. As Fuzz said, a Scientology meeting young girls across the street and bringing them into the org. Toilet paper on the shoe. Yeah, the one I call the formerly pretty one, he was across the street. He met a little girl, probably 4th grade. Like he crossed the street to get to her. So they were meeting in the middle of the street. That's really smart. And then he walked her across the street. And the second one was over at the pyramid. And then he walked her across the street, Washington, and then he walked across Columbus, and he went the back way. So he's completely avoiding me. But the other one was young too. And I just think it looks really creepy that some Scientology guy is coming to meet school-age girls in the middle of the street. It's creepy. So when I saw the guy go by, the second time I started yelling at him, saying that he meets girls. So, Hank Scorpio's invented the blazer in jeans. Yeah, and can we kill him now? He's probably dead, right? So yeah, no, and I've been telling them, they need to have a woman meet them, not a man. Especially here. It's like, this is California. Someone's not going to like it. I'm going to say something, somebody's not going to like it, and they're going to confront him, and I'll have nothing to do with it. So, or should I say, this is San Francisco. We do have an infamous kidnapping that's never been found. So, it's not, yeah, it just popped out of me to be spicy, but I'm just like, it just really looks disgusting, honestly. So, you know, it's like, don't do that. And if you think nobody's looking, you'd be surprised. Especially at Nico's. Because my voice is really high and icky and cuts through everything. It's like boy flirty fishing. Cricket, you're going to hell, you know that. Oh my god, that's so wrong. I'm sitting here with the Kleenex sticking halfway out of my nose. Let's see. Yeah, and that's how cold you can tell it is, because my nose is like not amused. So it's not supposed to be this cold. It's not supposed to be raining. It's not supposed to be cold. Well, it stopped raining, but it wasn't supposed to be this cold. So hopefully when I get to the other side, it won't be as cold when I'm done. And yes, I still feel like I have a hangover. So yeah. Well, they listened to me about the door, I think. I need to check. I haven't seen if it's locked or not today. I can check without getting trespassed, that's for sure. Let's make sure nobody's walking around. Might be going in. Okay. Unlock the door. It's locked. I might have to go home. I'm going to be just way too pissed off enough to deal with these freaks. I can't freaking believe they locked the freaking door. He's pulling randoms off the street. I don't think they're randoms, dear. They looked very confused too when I opened the door and said unlock the door. So the door's locked again. Okay. Maybe we should do a live from the City Hall. That'll be interesting. I'll just call a building inspector. That's what I was told to do, so I should. The cult warden. Well, I'm just way too paranoid. It's like earthquake, fire. It's all we ever think about here. It's all we ever talk about here. You know, when it comes up to natural disasters, it's like you see a natural disaster happen somewhere else, and it's like, oh, thank God we didn't have an earthquake. You know, it's like, 06, 89, what's next? They locked the frickin' door again. I don't know what the hell they were thinking. Okay, so get in the car and call the building inspector. Won't even deal around with it. Oh, I'm sorry, Kathy. I know it just sucks, especially that I just put my head in the door. I don't know if the camera went with me, because it just makes me mad. Maybe a complaint. No, one of the policemen told me, building inspector, that's who I need to call. So, because this was before I found out there was a back door. So, everybody says hi, Kathy. Yeah, one of the ones who's going to swat me, who didn't. I was talking about the door, and he said building inspector, just like off the side of his head as he was leaving. And I went, is that who I need to talk to? And he said, I didn't say that. So, because I thought it was going to be like the fire marshal or something. No, building inspector. So it's like I should look it up and see. It doesn't matter if I'm here on a Thursday or not, because I'm not here at 2 anymore. Maybe I'll go there tomorrow. At least it'll be warmer. Yes, you guys had 2 earthquakes. I remember you talking about that. I hate when a handsome man approaches me and it turns out he's just selling copies of Dianetics. I'm so sorry, Bill. Yeah, they were talking about it on Monday. Cricket? Oh, God. It was so funny, though. They're all huddled over the 2 desks doing God knows what. I open the door and they all look up like, you know. Ah! So, yes, as everybody who's been here a long time knows, both of those doors need to be unlocked. We're really weird about fire codes in San Francisco. So, those 2 doors need to be unlocked because they have another double door on the side, and one of their doors is locked. Now, only one of the double doors can be locked if they have a third door. Well, they didn't. One of their people accidentally showed me that they had a third door because they locked that other door and then screwed something in there so it wouldn't open. And I was just like, what the fuck is wrong with you people? And then a day they thought they were playing with me. They had some auditors going round and round. 2 of them came out of the back door. That was a balloon. Even the balloons are done with them. I'll show you the back door. So that meant that the door across the way could be unlocked. Or locked. So they can't lock both of the front doors. So, I don't know what the hell they think that they're doing. I never called the fire inspector the first time because it was just a blind threat. This one isn't a blind threat. I'm mad at them today. I'm mad at them today for getting children into this stupid cult. I'm mad at them for making the children think they can trust men at their age because he's a tall, pretty, semi-pretty man, and that's just going to put the wrong idea in their head. So the other door is right there. That's the back door. I saw 2 of the guys coming out of it thinking they were all sly and stuff. And that took, 8 months? Something like that? I think I found they did that last September, I think. And I've been here since February. So I'm sure they weren't happy that I found that out. Madawar has rare picture from that earthquake's youth. Okay. D Savage could be, but she may have belonged to someone else in the org. What was that from? Hello all. Just got here about 20 minutes ago, but we'll start from beginning later. Was going to ask if that child was maybe his daughter, but you said he's walked other minors over. Nope, that was not his daughter. He's not old enough to have a daughter. Not that age. He's a lot younger. When he started aging, I was thinking, wow, that's gotta suck. He looked like he was maybe in college. So he might be 25 at the oldest. And he's got to be a legacy because he drives a nice car and his suit is tailored, the usual. So, no, they're just having them meet him because he's been here as long as I have. So he's been here for a year and he may run whatever you think they have going, but it still just does not look good having him meet girls, especially the little one. So, yeah, no. So, Anna, I can still read it. I've gotten good at not reading the screen. So, yeah. So I'm mad at them today. Usually just sit here and just drive them crazy. Yeah, because my presence drives them crazy. But it's like, let's see, told the one when he wanted to go get the second girl that he goes and picks up girls. Didn't lie. Wasn't a lie. Well, see, unfortunately, the 2 girls that used to quote-unquote torture me, they tried to get my camera occasionally. One was hit by a car about a month ago. She was not severely injured from what I can tell, but they took those 2 away. Used to be a pair of sisters who used to come here a lot, and now they're going somewhere else. But yeah, that's why I don't jaywalk over here anymore. So what is that place? It's some kind of clothing store, but it looks very hippie. A lot of browns. Don't do brown. Spent my late teens and early adulthood being constantly put in brown as my season. And it was like, you know what? Someone with a tan doesn't want to wear brown. On the RPF probably. Their parents maybe. No, remember the one was 12? 12? 10? 12? Yeah, the one was 12 and the other one was 14. I could have swore they were both at least 16. So It was just like, you're letting 12-year-olds just come out of a building in this part of San Francisco, which is a financial district, and go tearing across the street. Nice. Nice. Div 6 Creep Squad? What is that? And I told the police that I had seen it, but I think they thought that I was the protest chick who just saw it. Not that I was sitting in the car next to me when the car hit her and I got to see her fly. No. Didn't realize that one until later, though, to me. Otherwise, I would have said something. But they were like, oh, no, we don't need you. I'm like, okay. Didn't think about it until I got home and went, they probably thought I didn't see it. Because they're like, did you hear it? And I said, yeah, I heard it. They said, well, there are a bunch of people here who heard it. And I'm like, okay, whatever. That store is called Baubles and Sundry, I'm guessing. Yeah, you want to know, Cricket, you want to know what Hate Street looks like? That is what Hate Street looks like. I swear to God. All a bunch of hippie clothes and weird things. It doesn't make any sense. What the hell is that? Some rope or something. Honestly, this could be a Fashion Institute last. Oh my God, look at the puppy. Oh, I just missed a husky. Oh my God, I want a husky. I want a husky. I want a husky. I want a husky. I want a husky with a round tail. I'm easily distracted. Like their final paper. It could be. So, oh, who are you? Fuck you. Did I just say that? There was somebody walking in the back door. Is that supposed to be a husky or? Oh, it is a husky. Okay. I was going to say, or a raccoon. I think I did see a husky puppy, but they won't. The pound won't let me have, or the shelter won't let me have a puppy if I haven't had a dog in 30 years. So that's why I was teasing Papa Cat, because it was like, I just saw a box full of puppies today in my email. Literally a box full of puppies. And they just look like lighter versions of the dog I grew up with, because we got him when he was a puppy. But I know they will not, no matter how bad they need me to, they will not let me have a dog. And the girls would be like, you're going to get us a cat first, right? Now you want a raccoon? I did read an article today that said that more bald eagles are coming back to this area. I guess it used to be very prolific around here. So now there are ones in Orinda, which is over the hill, Kentwood, over the hill, here in San Francisco, Alameda. We had a pair that would have eggs, but she disappeared. Let's see, somewhere else too. And it was like, they have found them at all these places. And it's like, that would be cool. Let's see, I see. I'm not looking for tourist stores. I want to see what Janis Joplin pop pills and slept with chicks. Okay, welcome to San Francisco, where to see that would probably cost you $200 or $300 because you would have to rent her room. They don't do that on the side. They don't give you tours for shit like that. They charge you. They charge you. You want to see it? Fine. Give me some money and you can stay overnight. Ooh, that was a little ghetto, wasn't it? Sorry. Box Full of Puppies is my new band's name. Oh my God. Bill. For Adam, I could be your trash panda. That should be like a Dr. Demento song. Oh, there are many bald eagles on Vancouver Island. Yep. Yeah, we haven't though. They were really, it was really coming down to not many. So I guess the sightings this year have been interesting. So I would expect it on Alameda because of the couple that were roosting here. And yeah, I've been watching the ones at Big Bear Valley. They have two of the 3 eggs have hatched, and it looks like they're feeding both of the chicks. So the chicks have no problem on chewing on each other and putting a wing on each other. It's just like they don't even see yet, and they're beating up on each other.
Are you okay? Bless you, call yourself.
Hi. Someone tripped. And it was a 6'4" guy, so of course he had to have big noise to say, I tripped. I'm just sitting here looking, their friends are like, hi. Oh. You're going to shock the congregation, Bills? Doubt that. More often on Vancouver Island. Okay, Anna. I'll just wait for Dusty to show us where the dead... You know, cricket. I've got a million different words for you right now. And do you really want to poke the wasp nest when she's mad? Huh? Huh? My head is almost doing the thing on my neck. That can only do it when I'm mad. You know, you try to do that jive thing on your neck. You can't do it when you're not mad. I can when I'm mad. So, is this getting to be a funny thing where we're going to try to get me to say, talk about those idiots? No, it ain't going to happen. They probably just migrate up here and go south soon. It could be. We're in the monarch butterfly migration route, which is really cool. So. No, really, she just says, oh, bite me, Fuzz. Go to Anton LaVey's house. Boring. You know where avocado toast happened? You know, they say San Francisco, say Western Addition. Well, they don't say Western Addition because that's where the black people lived. They call it now north of Snopa, north of the Panhandle. The people who know better still call it Western Addition. Well, Anton LaVey's house was a block away from where all of us used to hang out. Boring. It's in Alamo Square. It's where the Painted Ladies are. So he's like to around the block or around the park to the right. So it's like you could literally see the Painted Ladies in the black house. And it was like, it got so boring. His son owns it now, I think, and he probably sold it at this point. You'd love to see that. Like I said, I think it's been sold and painted, so it may not even be his house anymore. That's an excellent idea. Oh my God. Raccoon Forsana Castro Tour 2025. Oh, Bill. Oh my God, you're hilarious. It's like, fine. Papa Cat and I will go drive by there one day and show you. Painted Ladies, and then the house that was black. Because I doubt if it's black anymore. I was trying to think. I did a gig there. I worked coat check for a very rich man having his Christmas party that had 2 houses on Alamo Square. Yeah, that's how rich he was. So I had to park. I'm trying to think. Did I see the house? I don't think so. I think it's been painted. I drive by when I leave here, but that's in the middle of the city. I'm literally on like a coast of the city. So I'm not spending half an hour just to get there and back, especially when there's nobody to visit there. I grew up near Turnips and Pigs Show Country Mouse the Wicked City. Oh my God. The city isn't wicked anymore. We've all grown up. That was the problem. The Zebras don't really do much here. The Gen Xers were the ones who the Gen Xers and the Boomers were the ones who made this place as, wicked as it used to be. And we've all grown up. I'm sorry. We're boring now. Let's see. Wait, did Full House take place in Auntie LaVey's house? No, it all makes sense. No. Auntie LaVey's house was not on even the same block that the painted ladies are on. So it's been demolished. Duplex stands now where anti-lady's house once was. What? Here? That would be impossible because it's one of the houses that's right connected to the house next door. It might have been renovated and turned into a duplex, but it wasn't torn down. Question, do you ever encounter our cobra chickens? If you do, we are sorry. Do you have teeth physically? No, I've never came across a cobra chicken. Show us where Puck stuck his finger in the peanut butter. Oh God, I don't even remember that anymore. The house itself was on Telegraph Hill. That I remember. But I don't remember the rest. I couldn't stand that guy. That guy drove me bonkers. And he was, luckily enough, nobody knew him, so we didn't have to deal with him. So, Canadian geese are the worst. If you know, you know. Believe it or not, the Canadian geese have gotten nice. The little monsters. I can actually walk through them now. They used to attack us. They used to come chasing after you. You seriously would just, you'd see a kid running away from a Canadian geese at big parks. No problem. They've gotten used to us because they don't migrate anymore. They stay here. And is it a bird or a snake? The Canadian geese is a pain in the butt, and they're huge. They're like because I call Birdie because she's white and brown. She's got brown saddled stuff, and it's like I call her my New York snowball. Canadian geese are basically New York geese. ChatGPT says it's been demolished. Maybe, I think he had two houses. There's one in LA, I think. So, because it's impossible to tear down the one in Alamo Square. I don't think you can tear those down because of the way they're hooked up to each other. I could sort of describe it with these little buildings here. That's the way those houses are there. So there's no space between them on that street. So it could, as far as I know, Little Twit had one in LA, so it could be the LA one. Let's see. Is Cobra Chicken a nickname for those asshole birds? Love it. Bill, if by peanut butter you mean the Secretary of Transportation's wife. Wow, can we get more esoteric here, people? I don't even know what the hell you're talking about. Brain Fog has done streams showing us the Canadian geese. Yes, because I was with the BFF in Fremont. And Fremont has huge amounts of Canadian geese. There's a park called Lake Elizabeth, and there's an island in the middle that they all decided to start staying at. And they used to be really horrible. And that's how you usually, when your friends had kids, you go, let's go to Lake Elizabeth, and then you get yelled at all the way home. Demonished. Oh, look at the puppy. There's a cute little Jack Russell. Yay. That one went above my head. Oh my God, something went above your head, Bill. Yay, join the crowd. Oh, we're supposed to be giving Carrie Ann suggestions for the wheel tonight, people. So. We're not going to get a chance to. I'm starting to get a headache. Damn it. Got to get in the car, get home, concentrate on something so it doesn't turn into a migraine. Woo! That was a vibration. And besides, over an hour. So, I will see you guys later on tonight. I'll be lurking in the background, if not, like, participating. So, go watch Carrie Ann at 6 to watch Wheel Wednesday, which comes up with questions that we have to answer. So, Huck's girlfriend on the show is married to the Secretary of Transportation's wife. I'm working a little blue. What? Okay, I give up, you guys. Bye, everybody. Please give me a thumbs up. Please give me a sub. Please give me a membership. After that, give the rest of your money to the people who need it, because they're saying that FEMA's not going to cover anybody. So we're at, Kentucky, North Carolina, and LA now. Have a good day, you guys. Ciao, Bellas.